Today we're going to install a set of Tusk Pannier Racks onto a BMW 1200 GS Adventure. These racks provide an inexpensive and easy way to securely attach luggage to your bike, and they're made to work with the Tusk aluminum panniers, which are available in either black or silver, and in 2 different sizes as well to fit your needs. The racks can also be used to mount a variety of different brands and types of luggage. Before we begin, it's a good idea to make sure all your parts and hardware are accounted for. You'll find a complete list on your provided set of instructions. So we're going to start by pulling both the seat and the passenger seat from the bike. Then we're going to move down and use a T40 Torx bit and ratchet to remove the passenger foot pegs from both sides. You'll just have the tube mounting bolts that hold these in place. On the exhaust side, you're not going to have a whole lot of room to access those passenger peg mounting bolts. So if you want, you can choose to remove the exhaust canister to gain better access and then just reattach it after the racks are installed. We chose to just use a T40 Torx wrench to loosen and remove these 2 bolts. You can see that we already have the OEM pannier racks removed from this bike. If you still have the stock racks installed on your bike, just continue to remove the racks the rest of the way. Since ours have already been removed, we just need to remove the 4 bolts from the upper rack mounting locations in the tail section of the bike. After that, we're ready to start installing the Tusk racks. We need to reuse the stock passenger peg mounting bolts, and the rest of the mounting hardware is provided, but we highly recommend applying a medium strength thread locker to all the pannier rack mounting bolts. Next, we'll position the right foot peg mounting bracket above the passenger peg mount and reattach that using the stock bolts. We're not going to tighten these bolts down just yet. At this point, we need it just loose enough to allow the bracket to slide back and forth. Now we can position the right side pannier rack into place, and we'll align the upper mounting points before installing a provided 8x40mm socket head bolt through the lower mounting point and into the foot peg bracket. Again, we're just going to leave this loose for now. A provided 8x40mm Allen head bolt will go into the frontmost upper mounting bracket, and then we'll leave that loose, and then move back and install a provided 8x25mm Allen head bolt into the rearmost upper mounting bracket. Once we have that in place, we'll go back through and tighten down this rack's hardware, starting with the lower mount first. Once that's tight, we can snug down the OE passenger peg mounting bolts, and then we'll move up and tighten the 2 upper mounting bolts. And now this rack is securely mounted to the bike, we're going to move over and repeat those same steps to mount the left side rack. So we'll start by loosely installing the left foot peg mounting bracket. Once that's in place, we can position the left rack on the bike and attach it using a provided 8x40mm socket head bolt. We're just going to leave this bolt loose for now and move up to install a provided 8x40mm Allen head bolt into the frontmost upper mounting hole. After that, we can install a provided 8x25mm Allen head bolt into the rearmost upper mount on the rack. We're going to go back through and tighten each of these bolts down, starting with the foot peg mount, and then the OE foot peg mounting bolts, and then the 2 upper mounting bolts. Now that we have both racks securely attached to the bike, we need to move to the back and install the rear rack brace. This is attached using the 4 provided 6x20mm hex head bolts with a washer and nylock nut threaded on the back side. We'll go ahead and install all 4 of those bolts. And once we've got them all in place, we can go back through and tighten each of them down the rest of the way. After that, we'll reinstall the seat, and we're done with the install. If you're installing the Tusk aluminum panniers onto these racks, be sure and check out our Tusk pannier assembly and installation video. RockyMountainATVMC.com is the leader for parts, accessories, and apparel for all your dual sport and adventure needs. Thanks for watching.